Hello, and welcome. Welcome to my book club edition. Hi, my name is Paula, and I'm a visual artist based in Dublin in Ireland. And sometimes I just need to have something that sparks that creativity and that curiosity for me. And I went on a big book binge there a few weeks ago, and I ordered a few books because I really wanted to lean into a few things that I was wanting to do more about, like kind of illustrative drawings that I've had my eye on. And so I bought a few books and I thought I'll share them with you and see which ones spark your interest, if any. So I will start. Let me just clip this on first because that might actually make more sense. Then I can use both hands. And I'd love to know where you're from. Where are you from in the world? Let me know, because I know there are people from all over the world and it's always fascinating to hear what people are up to and where they're from. So the first book I have here is, what is it? It's called 15-Minute Art Drawing. And this is by Jessica Smith. And I just went on a deep dive of buying various books that I thought I would like and that felt fun and resonated with me, and I really liked some of her illustrations, and some of it is a walkthrough, so she'll walk you through. Let me see if I can find one, because I did one of them in here and I thought it was very sweet. It was a pair of, I did a chair as well. So I've got a fascination with chairs. I don't know what it is, but for ages I've been thinking I want to include some chairs in my work. I don't know if it's about like welcoming people in, taking a seat at the table, all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, she does a whole thing on some chairs. So there's a step 1, step 2, like drawing. They're all very simple. And as I said, they're very illustrative. So that's been a nice book to do. There's another one. Hold on, what else did I do? I'm wondering, I did a pair of cowboy boots and I'm wondering if they're in here because I really enjoy that one. But some of her illustrations, this isn't the cowboy boots, but some of her illustrations are really lovely. That's very nice. And then she does a whole thing on patterns as well. And like that's quite nice. Isn't that lovely? And I kind of like that idea as well. And here they are. The cowboy boots. I just loved them. I thought they were so sweet and lovely. And thought they were cute. So I did my own little cowboy boots. And then she does like a lot on, I did the clothes as well. I thought they were cute as well. Overall, it's been a sweet book. I really like her illustrations, but the book itself, I felt like maybe there was some more, it needed to be, I don't know if the word is advanced I'm looking for, but I felt like I wanted a bit more girth in it. But overall, I have tried a few things in here. I don't know how much more I'll try, but it was a cute little book. I'll keep it anyway. The next one I did was Get Started with Gouache, a colourful guide to painting the world around you. This is by Emma Block. And again, she does lovely illustrations as well. And again, there's a chair. I didn't do this chair. I'll show you some of the ones I've done in my sketchbook as well. But she did one. The thing about this, which is quite nice, now I guess this is more of your beginning, but she tells you like the tools and materials that you need and the colours. I quite liked that she tells you kind of the colours. Now often I'll go off on my own and do my own colour anyway, but there's some lovely vegetables. This is just a really sweet, simple book, and I thought it was a little cute book. There's a Swedish Dala horse. I love them. I think they're lovely. I think my daughter was intending on doing that. So really nice. She also goes into like kind of getting started and the colours that you'll need. She talks a little bit about mixing opposite colours as well. Again, really good if you're starting out. And I thought this was a really nice, valuable, kind of sweet book. some houses in there, which I'm a big fan of doing the houses, and some nice little kind of illustrative landscape type things as well. I quite like this one, the teacups, and maybe that's something I'll do again. I really liked this. I thought that was very sweet. And I do have a pack of gouache colours. Now I have lots of gouache colours, but these ones are ones that I saw on Amazon, and they're kind of a wet gouache, and they've been lovely to use. They're actually really heavy, but there's 24 colours in there, and that's lovely to use. It comes with some paints as well, which is very sweet. Let me show you what I did for some of these, which, as I said, I loved. And there's my cowboy boots. I decided to change the colouring, but I just thought they were lovely to do. And the clothes, which I thought were very sweet as well. Anything that's a little bit delicate. I did some of her, I don't know which book that was in, but there was a lot of like faces. That was really sweet. And then I'll show you now. Excuse me. Kind of cabins, and I will find, oh, I know which book. This was actually came from my favourite book that I've been using, and I love the idea of cabins, and I use houses in my work a lot, so I was doing a lot of my own kind of drawings and seeing about simplifying them and putting them into my own work. And then just little like objects like little vases and pots and collections, and then chairs. I love the chair and the lamp. That was really cute to do. And the little paper clips. Just really fun activities that kind of keep your mind going. Then I did a disastrous page on faces. I really dislike doing faces. That's a chair, and that's the faces, which me and my daughter got a great laugh out of. And then that's it. I've still yet to continue on. But let me show you some more of the books. I also got this book, which is called Palette Perfect. And it's lovely for different colour compositions, which is really, really nice. It also gives you a few ideas, like examples of where you might find some of those colours. Really, really nice. The only thing I found with this was they didn't cite some of the images. They didn't say, they didn't give recognition. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. So that was a bit, I found that a bit upsetting. Let's be honest, I did. So in here, I'm just going to try and see if I can find it. It's a really, really lovely book. Look. But it doesn't credit, that's the word I was looking for. It doesn't credit all the people who took, say, photographs or the artists, which as an artist, I feel like you really should. You should say who that is, unless I've missed it somewhere and it's in the back, and therefore apologies. Oh, hold on, apologies. I just take that all back. What am I talking about? I just found it. So quick to judge. Okay, it has on the very back page all of the different people, because as an artist, I feel like you should actually be credited for your work. And when I was flicking through, I actually found my friend, her and her husband make fabulous necklaces, and I found it in here, and I was like, oh, it doesn't say who they are. And I was a bit like, oh, that's poor. So I'm going to see if I can find it now. Probably won't be able to find it. But anyway, their necklace is in the book, and I can't find it now. Okay, forget about it. But anyway, it's beautiful, beautiful. If I find it, I'll add it in. But really, really nice book, and I just liked the way that they put very simple colour compositions together. Really, really nice. And at the beginning, it kind of does tell you a little about colour theory as well, which was quite lovely as well. So that is Palette Perfect by Lauren Wagner. There we go. This is another one that I got. Another little drawing book. This, I'll be honest, was probably my least favourite book. This is Draw Your Day, an inspiring guide to keeping a sketch journal. Draw Your Day by Samantha Dion Baker, I think it is. There we go. Now, it's really, don't get me wrong, it's really, really lovely. Like, it's all about how to use your sketchbook, which is really, really nice. It does say things you can use for collage, and it has some lovely pages in it. But I felt like it was a little bit too wordy for me. And there was just too much writing. And that I felt like that was a little bit off-putting for me. I guess it's going into the details of the materials rather than a sit down and a how-to. But they are beautiful. Like, her illustrations are really, really beautiful. It probably just wasn't exactly what I was looking for. But it's mostly a lot of words. So I may be passing this one on. And the last one is probably the book that I felt like was my favourite one. Now, there's a lot going on the cover, so it took me a while to take that in, but it's 50 Ways to Draw Your Beautiful Ordinary Life, Practical Lessons in Pencil and Paper by Irene, Smit and Astrid van der Hulst, and the illustrators of Flow. This book I've really enjoyed. It's probably my favourite out of all of them. Although I will say, I don't know that I felt the actual flow of the book in the same way, but I do really love the illustrations in it. And it's very much like step by step. And lots of these I want to go through with like my kids as well. And it just gives a very, very simple way. Oops, there's a teacup as well. Very simple way of how to start and how to continue on, and I really liked it. It does give a space that you can do your own, which I never use, so I don't know if people do that, but generally I don't. Excuse me, I'm just looking for a bit of sympathy. So I love all of the like little cabins and houses, and that's where I got my cabin house ideas, like the little desk items. I just found it really sweet. I love drawing little insignificant, or what you think is insignificant, but it actually turns into a lot more significant. It has things in it like your little book of drawing, so it comes with this little book inside, and I thought actually that'd be great for like comics or just drawing. That's really nice. Again, maybe that's something that the kids would use rather than me. And then it has like lovely floral illustrations. It's got a whole load of lots of different stuff in here. It's a really thick book. It has like tracing paper for you to work on as well, and to use that, and lots of pages that you can experiment on and pull outs. And let me see if I can find this other. It's got like a little dress me up doll, like a little character, which kind of reminds me of when I was younger. You get these little dolls that you dress up, but these are more for like drawing, so you can draw on those different clothing items. It's got little postcards that you can colour and draw on, different illustrations, lots of different illustrations, different colourings, and different kinds of paper as well. And then it also does faces by many different illustrators and artists. So I guess, as it says, it's from the magazine Flow, and it just sparked my interest because there's so much in it. The Joy of Camping, I loved this one. And then there's watercolour paper. This one has so much in it. I felt like if this is your jam, then this is a really good book. And I can't remember where I got it. I might have gotten this on Amazon, but I'm not too sure. But this will make a really sweet gift or for yourself. Really nice book, a flow book. So illustrators of flow, maybe that's a magazine. Maybe that's a magazine like in the States or something like that, I'm not too sure. But like it does a watercolor tutorial. There's the houses, the cabins, which I really loved. So there's Louise Lockhart is freelance illustrator. So she's obviously contributing to this as well. And there's various other illustrators as well. That's been really, really lovely to use. So that's my run through. That's my run through of books. I hope that's been helpful. Let me know if you've used any of those books, or if you have any other books that are similar to that you think I'd love to know. I might have gotten to my book buying quota just for this quarter, but maybe next quarter, who knows. But let me know what you love. If there's a certain book that you love to use, I would love to know. Put it in the comments below. And if you haven't already signed up for my studio planner, and you feel like sometimes you want to have more routine, less chaos in the studio, do sign up to it. It's in the comments below. Thank you once again for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for watching. It means so much to me that you're here. I can't even explain. It's just to see this channel grow, and a lot of the time it's just me waffling on. It's very endearing. So thank you, and yeah, chat to me in the comments. I always get back to everybody, and I love hearing from you. Take care and have a beautiful week ahead. Okay, bye.